from She Yogic, and today I'm going to teach you downward facing dog. So downward facing dog is one of the most common yoga poses that you'll come across in yoga class. However, sometimes it can be a bit tricky. So today I'm going to teach you downward facing dog. So to begin, we're going to start off from tabletop pose, and just make sure that your hands are flat on the mat. No space in between your hands and the mat. You spread your fingers as wide as possible. Externally rotate your arms so that the eyes of your elbows are facing forward. You're stacking your shoulders over your wrist, hips over knees. Curl your toes and take a big inhale to lift your hips. Exhale, shoot back into down dog. Now once you're here, go ahead and check your alignment. So you can adjust your hands if you need. You can adjust your feet. Your feet should be shoulder width apart, and you're going to push your tummy towards your thighs, looking down at your navel. Now this is downward facing dog. Now some of the benefits of this pose is that it strengthens your wrists, it helps to strengthen your shoulders, stretches your back, your calves, and also your hamstrings, which tend to be quite tight. So if you start off doing downward dog in the morning, you can pedal your dog a little bit to make it a little bit more accessible to you. And you can, nod your head yes, shake your head no. You can also do a couple of down dog lifts, so you can inhale and lift up your body, and then exhale. Release down into the mat. You can do that a few times to get more comfortable in the pose. And then when you're ready to come up, what you do is you inhale and lift your heels, exhale, bend your knees, and then you just walk gently to the top of your mat. And then go ahead and do a little bit halfway lift, rise all the way up, and that's downward dog. Now, this pose can be a bit difficult sometimes for people who have problems putting pressure on their wrists. And so you can use a prop. I use yoga jellies, but you can use any prop, or you can roll up your mat as well to make it easier on your wrist. So if you have arthritis in your wrist, or if you have carpal tunnel or some other condition that makes it difficult. So the trick when you're using a prop, this prop in particular, is making sure that you place this part of your palm on the center of the disc and making sure that it's aligned properly. So you still want to make sure that your shoulders are over your wrists and your hips are over your knees. And then you go ahead and do the same motion. So take an inhale, lift your hips, and exhale, shoot back into down dog. And that padding often makes the difference between being able to stay in your down dog for, a couple of breaths versus 5 or 6 breaths to get the full benefit of the pose. So you can just do that and then come down and neutralize your spine. The second trick I'm going to teach you is for people who might have some issues with their shoulders. And so you can use 2 blocks underneath your hands to help take some of the pressure off your shoulders and doing down dog. So you just get the correct alignment, so make sure that your blocks are shoulder widths apart. And starting again from tabletop, curl your toes, inhale, shoot back into down dog, and that relieves a lot of pressure off of your shoulders. And you can just hang out here for a few breaths and just feel your body stretching and releasing and letting go. And be sure to breathe a lot here. And then exhale, come back down. And that is a trick for shoulders. Last trick I'm going to show you is to help extend the spine a little bit more. So you take a block, and you put the block in between your legs as high as possible, and you come back down. So starting from tabletop again, and
Curl your toes. Inhale, lift up your heels. Exhale, back into down dog. Then roll your hips forward a bit. And that motion helps to extend the spine. Also, as you squeeze the block, your quadriceps are getting tighter, which means that your hamstrings are releasing a bit, and you can more fully relax into this pose. You breathe a lot here, filling your body with air. And exhale, come down, and release the prop. And come back down to your mat. So, that's downward dog. If this tutorial was helpful for you, be sure to like and subscribe. And remember, sharing is caring, so be sure to share this with your friends. Thank you. See you next time.